Yo, it's your boy Dilla, you know, we turned to no Dilla's room, you know what I'm saying, episode 37, you know what I'm saying, we just smashed the episode, you know what I'm saying, episode 36, female femininity from our Purple Pill brothers, you know what I'm saying. Now, we coming in again, you know what I'm saying, from our Purple Pill brothers, episode 37, welcome, tune in. You already know what I'm gonna say, get your lighters, get your blunts, get your shit, let's go, bro, let's try to get it, go tweaking, no cap. You know what I mean, don't be a bitch. I hate my fucking. Yeah, we got to start. You know, we about to get turned up today. Male masculinity. That's what we. You know what I mean. You can see the titles we gonna discuss. You know what I mean. Something that's most niggas could do. Most niggas got in because you a man. You know what I'm saying. Sometimes it's easy to being your masculine friend, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not easy being a masculine friend, you know? And I'm gonna be 100 with you. It's not always easy to be a masculine friend, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of shit always bothering you, shit always on your neck. You know what I mean? But you that's once again, that's you learn yourself being a real man at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's how that shit works, you know what I'm saying? So, the lighter, number one. You know what I mean? Protector, you know what I'm saying? Security, you know what I mean? As a man, you're supposed to be willing to die, you know what I mean? For not just your woman, your daughter, your mother, but die for what you believe in, you know what I'm saying? As a man, you gotta protect your, you know, dignity, your, you know, protect your image, you know what I'm saying? Protect your respect. Don't let a nigga tarnish your image, you know what I'm saying? Don't let a nigga tarnish your motherfucking wave, you know what I'm saying? Always keep your integrity intact, you know what I'm saying? So protect that, protect your kids, protect, you know what I'm saying, male masculinity, you know what I mean? Just strong. You know, and then niggas push you over in the club, push you over in the jails, push you over in the stores or your job, whatever the fuck it is, you know what I mean? Number two, understanding, you know what I'm saying? Now, my girl, she came with some of this shit on here, so I ain't really coming with this shit on here, but I agree with some of the shit she came on here, so we're gonna talk about it. So number two, understanding. Basically just being a good listener, you know what I'm saying? Understanding your woman, just like I said with female femininity, you know, being good listener. So same thing with men, being a good listener. As I said it, you know, my podcast episode 35 about just elevating your listening. You know what I mean? That just always being, you know, shit's always being good, but it's not always easy, you know what I mean? Everybody go through what they go through, you know. You got your ups and downs, you know what I'm saying? Number three, teaching. You know what I'm saying? Now, as a man, you know what I'm saying, you gotta always be willing to teach, you know what I'm saying? Teach your girl, you know what I'm saying? Teach your kids, you know what I'm saying? As a real father, you just gotta teach. You can't get in a relationship and just give all the time. I think that when you get in a relationship, that you gotta be willing to be able to teach. You know what I'm saying? Willing to be able to, you know what I'm saying? Willing to be able to teach, you know, your partner the game, teacher. Because when pimps get into relationships with their girls, you know what I'm saying? They pay the fee, you know what I'm saying? They paying to be taught a different game, you know what I mean? They paying to be taught something that they can carry on if they ever leave the pimp, you know what I'm saying? This is why the pimp charges, because he know the whole may leave one day with the game he give her and move on and be a better her, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about, you know what I mean? So basically you paying for success, you know what I'm saying? That's like anywhere you go in this world, so people gonna pimp you out, you know what I mean? People gonna say, you know, you want this, you gotta pay me, and I'll put you on a seat, you know what I mean? I gotta pay influencers, I pay people to put my music out there on the strip, you know what I mean? You know, it's just how it is, you know what I mean? So, being a good teacher is always number one, you know what I'm saying? But that should probably be number one, but, you know, protective is number one, you know, so your teacher's cool, you know what I mean? Number four, you know, I definitely say hard working, highly motivated, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta be a hard working man, not necessarily work harder, you gotta be smarter though, you know what I'm saying? Just be smarter what you do, make sure you on your business, make sure you on your grind, make sure you capitalizing off of whatever you got going on, you know what I'm saying? It's not always gonna be easy, it's always gonna be a little ups and downs, you know, turnarounds and people playing games with you and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? That's my shit right here. Yeah. Smoke some bud, let's get high. But 4, yeah, hard working. You need to be a hard working man, you know what I'm saying, to really be in your masculine frame, and male masculinity levels of that, you know what I mean? Understanding that you're gonna face these things in life that you just gotta suck up. You may not want to get up, go to work, you know what I mean? You may not want to get up, do this, but as humans, period, it's just not even about being a man sometimes. But we talking about men, so you gotta get your ass up, homeboy, get a GED. I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't got shit going for you. Go get your GED, number one. You know what I mean? Number two, go get yourself an ID. You know what I mean? Go get yourself a license. You know what I mean? And something. You know what I mean? License in security, license in medical field, license in whatever you get your shit in. Get your shit in anything that you could possibly get your shit in. License medical field, license in whatever you get your shit in. You know what I'm saying? That's really important. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I just do. You know what I'm saying? I just get on my shit. You know what I mean? Get niggas buzzing, get the ball running. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. It's about. Damn, I can't see. I hate. That's one thing I hate sometimes. Doing these spins. Hit this. Shit, number 5. This last one. Doesn't get mad too easily. Self-control, you know what I'm saying? Always very important to have some good self-control when you're doing this shit, you know what I mean? It's not really easy, you know what I'm saying, have self-control. That's number one thing. I've had a lot of bad times where I just couldn't really, you know what I'm saying, hold my composure together. So just speaking from there, it's definitely not easy, you know what I'm saying? It's always going to be a motherfucking obstacle running. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking obstacle in your way, you know what I'm saying? But nigga told me that shit one day, you know what I mean? I was back when I was growing up, some shit happened between me and Holmes, and he was just like, yo, man, you got some self-control. I felt like, damn. I felt that, you know what I mean? I really didn't understand it, but, at the time I understood it. Now I understand it, but at the time I didn't understand it, you know what I mean? It was something different. But, definitely understand it now, you know what I mean? I'm gonna load up. But she making hard, rock hard. She make me a rock star. It's my shit in the background. Gotta play my shit, YouTube on some shit. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Self-control is definitely number one. Self-control run, you know what I mean? As a man, it just runs a long way. Because you're gonna be in a lot of situations where you feel like the impulsive way is the best way, but if you really in control of the situation, you really win it, you know what I'm saying? So if you calm down, you really can see everything. When you in that type of state, you can really win most of the fights, you know what I'm saying? I think that's why Floyd Mayweather win most of his fights, because he look like he's just in control. He's not really nervous, he's not scared, you're not over panicky, or you're not over excited about the win either. So it's just like he's just in control of how everything is. So he may be happy, he may be scared, but you won't never know, because he's so control of his body, so control of how he moves his hands and shit and his feet in a boxing ring. So that's right there. It shows you, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's successful, you know what I mean? Win every fight. You know what I'm saying? So self-control is definitely very important, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, maybe that shit should be number 2, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? These are my 5 top lists, you know what I'm saying? With male masculinity, you know what I'm saying? For my pure brothers to see this game, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was doing a lot of chops too, so a lot of these episodes ain't gonna be like mad long. Some of them gonna be very long though. You know how that shit goes. Conversations get crazy. But for these last 2, you know what I'm saying, female femininity and male masculinity, it was just something if I could just put out there real quick, you know what I mean? Something to just put on the ball. I should have mashed them up, put them together in one episode, but you know what I mean? I don't know, 10-minute episodes, little 10-minute skit, little 10-minute episode. I guess that should work out perfect, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, it's episode 37, male masculinity, you know what I'm saying? We got number 1, protector. Number 2, you know what I mean, understanding. You know what I mean, being a good listener, really. You know what I mean. Number 3, you know what I mean, definitely being a good influencer. You know what I'm saying. Number 4, definitely staying motivated, definitely staying ambitious. You know what I'm saying? Number 5, you know what I'm saying? Just self-control, you know what I'm saying? Holding your anger back, you know what I mean? Just not really getting upset about every little thing, you know what I mean? Don't make it too hard to get mad about shit, you know what I mean? But some people got anger issues, you know what I'm saying, too. So, it's not even about that either, you know what I mean? Some people just got anger issues, you know what I mean? Like, I'm one of them. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, you know what I mean? After a while, just like, fuck that, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, because I ain't got time for nobody, you know what I mean, in my way, disrespecting me, saying shit, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, keep it moving, you know what I'm saying? That's it, you know what I mean? Just how life works, you know what I'm saying? That's part of my self-control, you know what I'm saying? Just not always worried about, you know what I mean, what the next person gonna do for me, you know what I'm saying? What can I do for myself at the time, you know what I mean? So, episode 37, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna come at you with another one. Like I said, episode 38 gonna be crazy, you know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be crazy. That one I wanna really talk about. That shit gonna be bugged the fuck out, but, you ain't rip out the, so that shit gonna be crazy, you know what I'm saying? Peace. You already know it's Dilla's room.